So if for you it's improving your sleep difficult for some reason, here are some simple ways to improve your sleep. Looks like there are many, but it actually is like basically winding down before you go to sleep and waking yourself up after you wake up. Waking yourself up even more, getting your heartbeat up a little. This is the number one most important thing you need to have, which is 10 hours of bedtime. If you cannot have this, at least try to go for 9. 9 to 10 is the bare minimum you need to have. If you have less, obviously your sleep will not be as good as it could have been. Make sure you're in the bed for 9 to 10 hours, so that way you can get good 8 hours of sleep or even more, which is great. So 9 to 10 hours of bedtime, this is the single most important thing. First of all, I will start with what you need to do before you go to sleep. So you shouldn't eat 1 hour before you go to sleep, you don't want to digest while you're sleeping. That decreases your sleep efficiency and it will be actually more difficult to fall asleep. So make sure you don't eat 1 hour before you go to sleep, and make sure you don't use any technology 1 hour before you go to sleep. If before you go to sleep you lay in your bed and you fucking scroll on social media, that is the best way to destroy your sleep. So you should stop doing that, and basically just no technology, no blue light. No blue light. You can have you can light a candle so you see something, but you shouldn't be flashing the blue light directly into your eyes. So that basically keeps you awake. That's the main reason why you cannot fall asleep that quickly, is because you stare into that blue light, which you have on your phone or computer, or I don't know, you turn on the lights. So make sure you don't get any blue light before you go to sleep. That's the first reason why you cannot fall asleep, and the second one is because you ate something just a few minutes before you went to bed. Don't eat an hour before you go to sleep, and don't get any. Basically, don't use any technology 1 hour before you go to sleep too. The next thing is, okay, you had dinner, 1 hour before you go to sleep. What you need to do now is obviously brush your teeth. I don't need to mention that, and have a shower. I prefer cold shower, gradually going to colder and colder water. I basically cannot fall asleep if I don't get, that fresh, if I don't get refreshed by the colder water. During the summer it's way more difficult to fall asleep when you're too hot. So basically it cools me down, the cold shower. In the winter, I don't know, use maybe a bit warmer water, but in the summer I use cold water to fall asleep faster, it just cools me down and I don't overheat that fast, so when I get to bed, I don't overheat very fast, and I can fall asleep before my body starts overheating, and when you fall asleep your heartbeat slows down, so there's no way to overheat then. So make sure you get the cold shower, so you're not too hot. Next thing, meditate at least for 10 minutes before you go to sleep, Actually, you can do this in bed while you're laying in bed. Just meditate for 10 hours, laying down. And actually what can happen is, during that meditation you can fall asleep, which is great. That is extremely good. You shouldn't, I don't know. It's good when you fall asleep during that meditation. So do that. Actually, before the meditation you should do breath work, like the cycling sigh, which is basically the long inhale, then one sharp inhale, 2 inhales, and then you slowly exhale through your mouth. Do that for a minute before the meditation, and then go meditate, and you should fall asleep. Of course, breathe through your nose during the whole day, so you're actually a nose breather. That improves your sleep a lot. So make sure you breathe through your nose. I made a video on that, you should go watch it. It will pop up here. Okay, so I've covered everything that you need to do before you actually go to sleep, and fall asleep. So now I will talk about what you need to do after you wake up. So first thing you need to do is you need to make your bed. Why? Because, you know, you don't have to make your bed before you go to sleep. It's just, it looks nice and clean, you know. When you go to sleep and you see the nice cleaned, you know, bed, you just feel better, you know. And it just, for me at least, it feels better to fall asleep in that bed that it's cleaned, rather than having a fucking mess on my bed. So make sure to make your bed as soon as you wake up and get some sunlight. Why is that for? That is for your sleep cycle, so that, you know, your body basically knows when you wake up at what time. You know, you should have fixed times when you go to sleep and when you wake up, so that your body basically wakes up by itself. That you don't need to use alarm clock, but you should still use the alarm clock just in case you don't wake up. But you will find out that when you go to sleep at the same time and you wake up at the same time, your body will just wake up like minute before the alarm clock goes off. That happened to me like, I don't know, like 50 times now. So first of all, get some sunlight as soon as you can, you know, as soon as possible. Then have a shower. Cold shower is the better option. You just wake yourself up even more. You will feel even more refreshed for the new day, you know, so make sure you get a cold shower. Next thing, you drink a lot of water, because you have not drunk water for like 10 hours, you know. And also you shouldn't drink water like 1 hour before you go to sleep, because you will need to go to the toilet like 50 times. So don't drink water before. So basically you did not drink water for like 11 hours, so you need to drink some water. Yeah, then do some kind of workout, you know, like light workout. Just go jogging or go for a walk. So you get your body moving, you know, basically. And that will wake you up even more. And you're waking up now. And you can go about your day and do what needs to be done. So yeah. By you getting to this point means that you're not average, you have great attention span, you can focus on one video, which is great. If you like this kind of content, make sure to subscribe, join our community, and yeah, hope you have a nice day. Like, subscribe, and see you next one. Peace.